Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. Getting the nod in this one, Zach Wheeler. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
All right, ready to go here. Dominic Canzone getting ready to hit. And the home opener is underway. Just missed. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Got him looking. Now one away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Foul ball. Raleigh measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. Swings through that one for strike two. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia and taking the ball for Seattle, Logan Gilbert. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And now 2-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Trey Turner now.
Nope, outside.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Bryce Harper in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses there, and the count now 2-0. That one missed. In for a strike, now 3-1. That's in there.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Man at second.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. Outside low. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. Hit on the ground to short. Turner tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through that one. And that's way high. And it's 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. Yeah, that's fouled off. No score here in the 2nd. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it, and a quick out, number 1. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia.
Ball, that's out.
Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, throw to first, it's there, and that's a great play.
Batting 7, left fielder
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that's a check swing at a ball in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Ball, inside. Hey.
Way out front for strike 2. In the air, right field. Raley moving under it. He makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. And a foul ball. There's the strike. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Turner under it. And there are 2 down. Cole Young digs in now. And that misses. Ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown.
And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Dylan Moore stands in for the Phillies. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd.
That's ball 2.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. But no chance that's an infield single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second. And that skips in the dirt. Strike 2.
Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Swing and a pop up. 2 down. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner edges away at second. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. And a base hit up the middle.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Raleigh swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. That one misses. Ball three.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. And a base hit. Marsh quickly gets it back in. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good take.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The M's looking to strike first. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Here's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, right field. Garcia gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. Go ahead run on base. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. First pitch misses. Canzone at third. Raleigh on at first with 2 down. Swing and he popped it up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a count 1-2. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom 4. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ouch, that one drilled him.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Swings through that one for strike one. Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Runner on the move. Called strike 3. Throw, safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Hammered on a line, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Marsh swings through it for strike one. That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. Rodriguez racing after it. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Fouled off left side. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. Out of here. An absolute smash to left. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford, reached on an infield single his first time. This one in the air center field. And there's 2 away. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. That clips the corner.
That's a ball.
Sliced hard but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for Seattle,
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time. The Phillies leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's down and away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away now. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 so far. And he grounds one back up the middle. A sliding stop at short. In time. Got him. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now pitching for
New
Seattle,
pitcher for the Mariners, Yasver Zulueta.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score, then it's 5-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Real Muto in the box now. Takes strike one. Comes up empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Crawford throws to first in time, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So now with one away and a man at second, this is Bryson Stott. That one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. To third, throws it away. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. Now one missed. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for Seattle, Cole Young. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. One down. Back to the top of the Seattle order, Dominic Canzone now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, bases empty. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swings through that. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. And the Mariners back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 6th inning. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that one out in front that time. And that's outside. Marsh tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And a 2-1 on the way. That one missed. Swings and misses. And the count's full. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Phillies.
Here's Dylan Moore. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. One out man at first. Now here is Justin Crawford. 1 for 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. They get one. The throw to second is offline. Back to the top of the order now. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Swing and a miss at a slider. Swings over the top of that one. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one. That one missed. Schwarber checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Perfect.
Up next for the Phillies.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Carlos Vargas.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Triple digits on that last pitch. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Right through there for a strike. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Randy or Rosarena will hit next. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of
a swing and a miss. Back here in Philadelphia. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely. So a man aboard. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. 1 for 3. Outside low, and the count is 2-0. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Rafael Marchand. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. And at second. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 2-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Outside with a breaking ball. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Raley under it. And there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott to the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to begin the 8th. Brendan Donovan digs in now. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. So up next, J.P. Crawford. Kyle Backus on the pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. The Phils up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. So now a pinch hitter, Leo Rivas, looking to start something with one gone. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Got him. Now 2 out.
Up next for Seattle.
2 down, bases empty. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Rob Refsnyder, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Rob Refsnyder in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a 2-out double off the bench.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Next to hit, Cole Young. Line drive, that's a base hit. Refsnyder coming home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now at the plate, Dominic Canzone. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Mitch Garver. 2-out opportunity for him with runners on the corners. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2. To third. That is the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Now pitching for
New
Seattle.
pitcher on here, Troy Taylor.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
One up, one down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Dylan Moore. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that.
1 out, runner at second. At the plate, Justin Crawford. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Ball 2.
The 2-1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He swings and fouls one off. Outside low, ball 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a big swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, blocked. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Ref Snyder has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Trey Turner and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Ball 1. Inside ball.
Foul ball there. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights it off. You'll see another. That's a little bit low. Hard hit, but right at him in left. We go to the 9th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. The 0-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. And they're on the board. It's 6-1. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. A little out front there as he swings through it. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, right field, Garcia in position. And there's 2 away. So last chance for the Mariners. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Victor Robles. And it's fouled away. They're down to their final strike. Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Yeah, that's downstairs and outside. Got him. Ball game. 6-1 is your final.
My love